Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is CoinsKid. After much request, I'm going to have a little deep dive into Ontology now. The ticker is ONTUSD, and you know, it's been trading since way back here in where are we? May of 2018. Okay, the 30th. It opened up on round about there, the 23rd of April. And it opened up and it just dived, okay, but it does seem to be picking up at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to deep dive into the chart here. This is a weekly time frame, okay, on a logarithmic scale as well. So you just search for the ticker ONTUSD, and I believe that this is on Bittrex, okay. So we're just going to dive in then. Hit BTC this is on, okay guys. So we're just going to dive in. So immediately what we'll do, we'll set a trend, okay. We'll set a trend line. So you can see that here is a level of resistance, okay? So that was a level of resistance for a very long period of time for Ontology. You can see that we came down and we come back up and we kept hitting our head on it numerous times there and there. But we did break out, okay? We broke out a few weeks ago, almost a month ago now. We broke out of this downtrend for Ontology on the 8th of February with one big, massive green candle. Okay, and what we did, we come back and back tested the EMA there. You see the EMA? That's the 20 EMA there on the weekly time frame. And at that point as well, we actually formed something called a bullish cross on the weekly time frame. Now, we've literally just formed this bullish cross, okay? And that bullish cross there is extremely powerful, okay? Especially in a bull market. And I'll show you a primary example of that now. I'll switch straight to Bitcoin. And I'll show you the last time Bitcoin formed a bullish cross on the weekly time frame. So we look at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame here, and you can see it formed a bullish cross there on the weekly time frame when it was down there in 11th of May of 2020. We formed a bullish cross on Bitcoin, and you can see, I know Bitcoin's a different gravy, but you can see the power and the signal that it gives a bullish cross, because from that point there, Bitcoin has appreciated almost 875%. Okay, and it's a massive market cap. So what we're going to do, jump back into the Ontology chart here, guys, on a weekly time frame. So we've got our trend in there, okay. We was in a downtrend just there. You can see we're caught in the downtrend, couldn't get out, but now we've broken out of this downtrend and we've back tested it as support and painted a weekly bullish cross. So Ontology looks really, really bullish. Okay, we are in, I don't know if any of you are actually aware, we are actually in a bull market. Okay, we're in a bull market right now. So we're just going to take a look at the MACD as well. So you can see the MACD as well, round about this time, just prior to the bullish cross on the weekly, it formed a bullish cross on the MACD just below the histogram. And the histogram is now turning bullish, okay? So that's really good. The RSI is sort of in the high level a bit. So you may be looking at a sort of level of consolidation at the moment, okay, on Ontology, because it has shot up really, really well. Our high is up there currently, our local high during this bull run is currently up there at that level there, which is roughly, I'll drop a marker in for you guys just there. So that's at $1.52. So it's really doing well, okay? Since we've painted the bullish cross on a weekly time frame, Ontology has actually appreciated 108%. So it's basically doubled, okay? So since it did that, it did correct, obviously with the Bitcoin correction, it's come back down, but you can see it's bounced off the EMA here as support, and it's moving up now in an upwards trajectory, just like it did when it come out of this pump here to break this trend line. So potentially what we could look at is a weekly Fibonacci retracement here, guys. So what we'll do, we'll drop the Fibonacci from that previous swing low, which is just there. So we'll drop that there, okay, up to that previous high, and you can see that Ontology came down and it bounced off the golden ratio just here, okay, you see that golden ratio? So it went up in that impulsive wave, come back down, bounced off the EMAs and bounced off the golden ratio. That confirms that Ontology is in an uptrend, okay? So what we need to do is start looking at some previous levels of resistance as previous levels of support and potential resistance going forward, and set some price targets for Ontology, because Ontology looks set to soar, okay? And if Ontology was to get to its previous high, which is all the way up there, okay, at $18 roughly, we'll set that target up there, guys. So roughly up there at $18.44, you can see that Ontology's got a hell of a long way to go to get to that price, but it's not out of the question. And what we'll do, we'll jump to the market capitalization now of Ontology. Before I carry on any further with the technical analysis, we'll just look at the market cap So we're just looking at the price data now for the market capitalization data for Ontology. This website is not reporting it particularly well. We can see that the all-time high is up there at $18. Okay, it's currently as a market capitalization of 1 billion. Okay, the price ticker is $1.25. It has a trading volume of 500 million, which is healthy. Okay, and it has a market cap rank of 88 in market cap rankings. Okay, so what we need to do is look at the circulating supply. Okay, so the circulating supply is 807 of 1 billion tokens are out there. So it's pretty diluted, it's pretty well established, and it's pretty distributed out there, Ontology. So I don't necessarily need to dive into the project, guys. Okay, I don't need to waste your time with that. You can do that yourself. You can do your own research. Okay, but if you want to know what Ontology is about, just come to this website. I'll drop the link in the description below, so you can come and have a look and learn about what Ontology is about. But what we're looking at here is possible price appreciation. So at the moment, you know, its market cap is 1 billion. Okay, so that's something that you need to take into account right now. Its market cap is 1 billion. So what we'll do, we'll jump back into the price prediction here. So you can see that if we was to get up to that previous high from here, we would need to appreciate from this point here up there of 15,000%, basically a 14x from here. So then that market capitalization would be 14 billion market cap, which is not unheard of. So for that reasons, I believe that Ontology could potentially get there based off that theory. Okay, because we are in a bull market, and what you're going to see is staggered layers up over the next couple of months, guys. What you're going to see for Ontology is staggered layers up, and it's going to hit resistance as it creeps up. It's come out the gates, it's formed this cross on a weekly time frame. You can see how much power that gives something on a weekly time frame when it forms that bullish cross. It's had the back test of support on the EMAs, and it's moving up now parabolically, and it's starting to form a parabolic curve. Okay, this here is a parabolic curve, and you are starting to see it in various projects across the board. They're breaking out and forming parabolic curves to retest and get to their previous all-time highs. A lot of projects have not got there yet. Okay, there is a lot of money that's flowing into crypto right now. So potentially what you're looking at for Ontology is possibly something like this. Okay, so we're going to creep up to that price up there, and we're going to form this parabolic curve towards the end of the bull market, which will send us there. Okay, so what you're going to get with Ontology, I believe, is what we're going to do is drop the Fibonacci levels in now from the top to the bottom. As you know, I do apologise about the noise, guys. There's some building work going on over the road. So we're going to drop the Fibonacci in from the top to the bottom there. Okay, and you can see that what we're doing is going up. Let's drop this out there, that line. So you know that's a previous high. Okay, that's the local high of a current run, and you can see that we're on this upward trajectory now. And what we need to do is, when we're moving up and creeping up, you will target these Fibonacci levels as resistance. You can see right now we've come up and we are sitting on the 0382. Okay, we are sort of struggling to get through it. You see that wick there, and we sort of wicked above it, but now we're coming back down and testing it as support, which is a healthy thing to see, because we are getting through these fib levels and back testing the support. So what you could potentially see for Ontology moving forward is something like this. Okay, where we keep creeping up, we hook this parabolic line, we get through these levels on the Fibonacci, we retest them as we go, but we do keep moving up, and then towards the end of the bull run you'll just see one big pump like that for Ontology getting up to the previous high, unless it gets there prior to that. So you're basically looking at a 15x for Ontology, guys. Okay, for those that you're interested in Ontology, to get to that previous high there. So that looks really good for Ontology. It looks like it's set. The parabolic move is started already from down here. Okay, you can see that parabolic curve starting to form, and it's starting to creep up. And then towards the end of the bull run, we'll have that insane run, and who knows, we may get above that previous all-time high for Ontology. We may get there sooner. But what I would certainly do, guys, is bring up the charts and definitely target these Fibonacci levels as levels of resistance moving forward, because what you will see when we creep up like we are now, we're hitting it and we're back testing it when we get through it. So you hit it, reject it for a little bit, then push on again, back test it as support, go up, hit these levels. You know, as you creep up in the price appreciation for Ontology. At the moment, Ontology is trading at $1.19. Okay, and a current market capitalization of market cap of 1 billion. So to appreciate 14x, you're talking 14, 15x, 14, 15 billion market cap for Ontology. And it is a great project, guys. Okay, it has been around for a very long time. It's got a lot of backing. I'll leave you to do the research yourself. What you're probably going to see here as well is the volume step in, and we're going to see a large body of volume start to come in. Okay, because you can see that a breakout is pretty imminent, because when you have depleting volume like this, okay, it indicates a breakout is coming. So that volume that's going to come in here will potentially push us through this up to the 0.5, taking us up to that $1.96 over the next couple of weeks for Ontology. So that's definitely something that you want to keep an eye on, guys. Okay, so what I'll do, just quickly, I'll dive into the 4-hourly time frame here now and just target some levels going forward. And what I'll do as well, also in the Telegram group there, guys, I will keep everyone updated in real time with Ontology as we do progress forward. Okay, I did put a trade in a couple of weeks ago in the Telegram group when we were down here just forming this bullish cross. I did say we're forming a bullish cross, guys. Have a look at Ontology, and then it did shoot up. It did appreciate from that point. Okay, it did shoot up a whopping 100%. So it did actually double. There are a lot of projects that are doing this across the board, okay, and it's really difficult to post them all in videos, but we do post them in the Telegram group, so do get in there. The link's in the description below the video. Do come and check the Telegram group out. Let's have a look at the 4-hourly time frame. So in the 4-hourly time frame then here, what we need to see going forward is that we do hug this parabolic curve, okay, and you will probably see that moving forward, that as we go up, we will come back, obviously, but as long as we hug this parabolic curve, that means that we're on that trajectory to go up to that previous high. So that's something to keep an eye on. Again, you can see we broke out of this multi-year long trend line, which was acting as resistance. We've came back, we've back tested its support, okay, and we're testing all the EMAs healthily on the weekly time frame as well. So if you wanted to dive in and do some swing trading, guys, then again, obviously we do keep updates inside the channel there. But you can see on the 4-hourly here, it's super bullish. We have got up to this high, we've come down with the low, but what we're making now is high lows moving forward, and we are making these bullish crosses here on the 4-hourly time frame. That there's a bullish cross, so you see we've pushed it up. We've almost formed that bearish cross, but we've got a nice bounce off it, and now we're pushing up nice and healthily for Ontology. And I do believe it won't be long before we take this out this high here, okay, this current local high, which sits up there roughly for Ontology. So for us to appreciate from this point and take out that high there, you are looking at a trade of roughly 24-25%. Okay, and that is not off the cards. We've gone through the correction. Bitcoin looks as though it's turning a corner, and now we're moving up, and we're hugging this EMA on the 4-hourly time frame. We're going to hug this parabolic curve as well. This is something to keep an eye on, guys, in the channel, that we do hug this parabolic curve as we move up with it and get to those new all-time highs. So that's on Ontology. I do hope you like the video, guys. Please do subscribe to the channel, check out the Telegram group, make sure you like the video, and share the video where you can, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, bye bye.